welcome back to my channel. We are on to Vlogmas day 2. Today's video is going to be a full day of eating. I'm also going to be sharing my current diet, how many calories I've been eating, my eating schedule, and all of that. I went to the gym this morning at 4 in the morning. I trained upper body and I did about 45 minutes of cardio. It's about 7:45 right now and I'm about to make my first meal. I do follow somewhat of an eating schedule and I will get into that later on. All right, it's time to get breakfast started because I'm hungry. Here is my first meal of the day. I have cream of wheat, protein powder, peanut butter, cinnamon. Very simple. You get your carbs, your protein, and your fats. I definitely ate that bowl in under 2 minutes. I'm still hungry, so I'm going to look around and see what I can find and make something else to eat. I don't like to starve myself and I am really hungry, so I'm just going to eat something else and hopefully that fills me up. I did not know what to make, so I made the same thing I just had because it's delicious. This time I just didn't add the peanut butter so I can save like 100 calories. This is the protein powder that I am currently using. I'm also using their pre-workout, and no, this is not sponsored. I just really like this company. So if you guys want a new protein powder that is tasty, give this one a try. The macros are basically the same thing as any typical like whey protein. It has 1 gram of fat, 3 grams of carbs, and 25 grams of protein. I'm getting ready to make my next meal. I do wake up really early and I do have my first meal around 8 in the morning. So usually I have 2 breakfast meals every single day. I really don't want to be eating chicken at 10 in the morning or any other kind of protein source like that right now since it's kind of early. So that is why I just make a second breakfast. I'm probably going to be having something with eggs. Let me get that going and I'll show you guys when it's all done. To make a really pretty omelet and it didn't work. It broke, but it still looks delicious. Here is meal number 2. I just have 5 egg whites with peppers and onions. I topped it with ketchup and some hot sauce. I just finished eating. I'm going to put my coat on, walk cider for about 10 minutes, and then I'm going to head back to my studio. I need to get some work done on the computer. Online training programs need to be sent out this weekend, so I need to get that done today. And then I'm just going to clean and stay down there until my next client comes in. I do have 2 classes to teach tonight, so I probably won't be done with work until probably 7:30. I really have to go to Target tonight. We didn't go yesterday, and we have to go return those headphones. So I'm hoping that Dave gets home early enough so we can go and do that. It might be weird to you guys, but it's so good. Okay guys, let's talk about my diet. I wrote down some notes so I don't get off track. So if you see me looking down, I'm just looking at my phone. I choose not to track my macros, so I just basically track my calories. All I do when I'm trying to lower my body fat is keep track of my calories, so by the end of the 7 days, I'm in a deficit of whatever calorie goal I want to hit. Right now, my calorie goal is around 2,000 calories, and I do balance out my meals throughout the day, so I am eating fats, carbs, and protein. The only difference between tracking my calories and tracking macros is just that I'm not really stressing about hitting a certain number of carbs, proteins, and fats. I just eat healthy food, what I want to eat, I balance my meals out, and then I stick to a calorie goal, and that's basically it. When I was prepping for my show this year, I was eating an average of 22 to 2300 calories, so I was losing body fat at that amount. Right now, I am trying to be a little bit more aggressive, so my goal has been 2000 calories. Let me pull up my FitnessPal. I started dieting November 12th, and I'm going to show you guys my calories for that week. So this is week 1. I really hope it is focusing, but that's basically what I ate the first week that I was dieting. My average for the week was 1900 calories. So that was a huge deficit for me, especially because the past couple of months I've been averaging close to 3000 calories a week. So going from 3000 calories to 1900 is a huge cut for me. The second week was Thanksgiving week, so I did eat a lot more that entire week. My average was 2170, so I was still in a deficit. It was just not as big as the first week. So here is my calories for week 2. That big one right there with the red, that was Thanksgiving. So that's how much I ate week 2. I'm currently on week 3 of my diet, and tomorrow is the last day of the 7-day cycle. I am not 100% sure how much I'm going to eat today or tomorrow, but I am currently, I'll show you guys my calories, hold on. So far, this is how much I have eaten this week. So that is Sunday, and that's where I am right now. So far today, I've had like 900 and something calories. But that was my week. I was very consistent at around 1900 calories. I don't know how much I'm going to eat today or how much I'm going to eat tomorrow, but I think my average for week 3 is going to be around 2000 calories. So that's perfect. That's like my goal. I have 3 weeks after this Sunday, and I think I'm going to try to push just a little bit, and I'm going to try to make my calorie average around 1700 or 1800. Even though I am dieting, I still listen to my body and I don't starve myself. If I am starving, I eat more. I listen to my body. I don't like to starve myself, and I think that is why my metabolism is so healthy. I mentioned earlier that I follow an eating schedule, and the only reason why I follow an eating schedule is because of my digestive issues. I do follow intermediate fasting. I have been doing it for about 3 years, 2015, 16, yeah, so about 3 years. And I started doing it in 2015 when I started having a lot of stomach issues. I was just experimenting with different things, and from trial and error, I found out that if I eat within an hour of going to bed, I wake up really bloated and really constipated. So if I stop eating 2 or 3 hours before I actually go to bed, I feel so much better when I wake up. So my eating schedule is 8 in the morning until 3 or 4 p.m. Following IF allows me to have bigger meals, so I am full longer during the day. I wake up at 3 in the morning. If I started eating at 3 in the morning, I would be done with my food by like noon. And there is no way that I can go from noon till 7 p.m. without any food. So just a little recap, I am currently on a cut. I am on week 3, about to start week 4. Week 1 of my cut, I averaged 1900 calories. Week 2, I averaged almost 2200. And this week, I am probably going to average around 2000 calories. My goal for the next 3 weeks is to average around 17 to 1800 calories. I'm going to go home and make my next meal, so I'll see you guys when I eat again. It's about to be 2 and I am home. I'm going to make something to eat, and I'm also going to have some tea because I'm craving something warm and sweet. I found this tea about 3 weeks ago. I went to the Christmas tree shop to buy a couple of Christmas decorations, and I found this, so I had to pick it up. It is salted caramel and it is delicious. I don't know what I'm going to eat yet, but I'm just going to make my tea for now and then figure out what I'm going to eat, and I'll show you guys whatever my next meal is. I think it's time to use my Christmas mugs. I make my tea with this almond milk. I prefer cashew milk, but this is all I have right now. I kind of eyeball it and I use about a cup. This is going to be my next meal. It's kind of a snack. It's pretty small, but this is what I want. I'm craving something sweet, so I added stevia banana and peanut butter to this 4% cottage cheese, and I also added some sugar-free syrup. And then here I have my tea made with the almond milk, and I also added a stevia packet and some cinnamon. So this is going to be my next meal. I just got back from the grocery store. I went to pick up oatmeal because we were out, and I got this butternut squash that's already cooked. They do use a lot of oil. You can see it. Like, let me try to open it. So you can see that they use a lot of oil. So what I do is I just warm it up, and then I weigh the butternut squash. So I track, you know, like 400 grams of butternut squash, and then I track an entire tablespoon of canola oil because there's a lot of oil here. I'm going to be cooking some chicken. I just weighed the butternut squash, and it's a total of 475 grams. And you guys see like all the oil. I am obsessed with this butternut squash. The way that they season it, the way they cook it, everything is just freaking perfect. I've tried multiple times to buy butternut squash and cook it myself, but it never comes out this way. And I think the reason why is because I don't use as much oil. I don't think the camera does justice to this, but it is huge. Like, this huge bowl is going to be my dinner, and I am so excited. All I'm going to do now is add some hot sauce, and that's it. That's going to be my dinner. And by the way, this is the hot sauce that I am currently obsessed with. I just want to show you guys what I ended up eating today, like as far as calories and macros. So my calories are at 1,813, and then macros are 202 grams of carbs, 53 grams of fat, and 32 grams of protein. So every single day my macros are different, but those are macros for today. That's going to conclude this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching Vlogmas Day 2. Don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe before you head out, and I will see you guys tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 3.